Hello and welcome. My name is Pam, and this will be my first video, my first YouTube channel. There might be one or two interruptions, but I'm not sure because this is just a test run to see how it's gonna go. Because look at it like this. I'm not a crazy person. In fact, I am a psychology major at Southern New Hampshire University. Sophomore. You might hear some weird things. I'm at my cousin's house. A lot of things have been going on, and they're trapped in my mind because I keep thinking about them. And being that I study psychology, I learned that to get unwanted thoughts out of your mind, you can usually talk about them, or you can just try to forget about them. Well, to try to forget about them and put them back here is not working. So what I'm going to do, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, please. Comment too, please. Just let me know what you thought about it. Anything. Just let me know that you know I exist. I have been through quite a bit in my life. 47 years old. I have two beautiful grown kids. I have a grown dog, and I have a 9-month-old puppy, a pit bull puppy. He is quite the handful, so he likes attention too. He might just be in a video or two sometimes, because that's boss. Well, anyway, as a child, I was a very cute little girl. Really cute little girl. In fact, hold on. I'm going to show you something. Okay. I have quite a few pictures of myself. I'll get to the random thoughts eventually, okay? I just feel like you should get to know me first and know that I really am a good person. I am a Gemini, and I just need to talk to somebody, and I'd rather kind of do it this way where I can't see you watching me or see you listening to me. And I mean, I welcome anybody's comments, please do, but I don't like arguing with anybody. I don't like drama. I have agoraphobia to where I really don't like going out. Sometimes just outside, period, and sometimes it's just out in public. I have PTSD, manic depression, anxiety, but I do not take medication. I am studying to learn how to deal with it without medication. I'm doing pretty good. I am an ex-drug addict, almost 5 years clean. And I mean, it's been a rough journey for me, and to be 47, I mean, I will say that I don't actually look all that bad to be that old and have been through as much as I have. I will share my story with you. I will answer questions. I'm quite an honest person. Sometimes I'm kind of really blunt about stuff, but okay, well, let me show y'all this. Not that one. It's my kids there. But my pictures, well, they tell a whole story themselves, you know. And no, I haven't asked anybody, can they be in my video? Do they want to be in my video? Is it okay? Or anything. Okay. Remember I told you I was quite a cute little girl? Might have been funny looking, but I kind of remember taking this picture. But boy, let me tell you, it's a big old change from what I look like now. This, you can see it. That is me right there. Right there. That is me right there. That was my beautiful mother. May she rest in peace. I will tell you the story about her too. It was a very tragic story. And God's got my back on that one. I know He does. Okay, where do I start? I was born in Frankfurt, Germany, because my father was in the service when I was born, and he got dishonorably discharged. I'm not gonna say why, but they should have never let him in at all. I do not communicate with him because he is the main reason why I go through a lot of mental issues. The agoraphobia, basically him. Even though when I was in my addiction, I preferred to be outside than inside. Weird, it's really weird, but on certain drugs you feel invincible, and I just felt like if I'm outside I can prepare for anything. You know, I could see everything around me, and I don't know, it was just weird, but it was okay. It was okay. I'm glad I'm no longer in my addiction. It was hard to, whoever, I've never done heroin, but whoever suffers with that addiction, I pray for you, because I was doing K2 so much, and the addiction was so bad that I got sick as if I was on heroin, because my body ached. I got sick and had seizures, and now I have lifelong health problems due to smoking so much K2. Oh, come on, put it like this. You know, they sell 5 for $1 cigars, you know, in a pack, and they come 15 packs in a box. Well, I didn't like go back and forth to the store so much. I'd rather just have what I need and be done with it. You know, if I didn't have to see anybody, I didn't. I am a loner. I like to be alone, unless I got my dog with me. And speaking of which, boss just woke up, so he's gonna want some attention from me. He is a mama's boy. He's a very beautiful brindle pit. Spoiled rotten. I didn't do it, I swear. Boss, you wanna come say hello? Come here, boss. Come, bye-bye. Look, say hello. Look, say hello, daddy. Look, say hello. This is my baby boss, and he loves his mama. He does. He's a good dog. He's still learning. I don't know what I would do without him. But he's a character. I tell you, he's very vocal sometimes. What are you doing, baby? What are you doing? And he likes to sit in my lap like he's a little bitty dog. But he's quite heavy. Anyway, He'll be back, I'm sure. He's looking for his sock. He likes to chew on socks, so he got his own. He can chew them. I'm sorting these pictures. I'm going through them because they're easier to explain that way. No surprises. Okay, the story of my mother, I'll tell you that. She was killed in a tent fire on Thanksgiving 2012. The accuser is me. The suspect is Charles Counts. So if you're out there, Bubba, and you hear this or see this, just know that I was Johnny Houck's daughter, and I'm looking for you, but I'm not trying to be your friend, okay? I know you killed my mother. You burned her alive. It's wrong, very wrong. Because you're not going to convince me that a woman that this woman that was a truck driver for over 13 years was very independent and adamant about teaching me to be independent, learn how to live off the land, and do for myself. Not sit around and wait on somebody to take care of me. Don't expect somebody to take care of me. Know my needs. Do what I gotta do to get them. You know, to have them. And there's so many ways you can do that. And they don't have to be sexual ways. You know, people just, I mean, talents, whatever. A hustle's a hustle. And I respect them all. You hear? I miss my mother a lot. And we didn't really have a really close relationship like that. No, but you only get one mother. And trust me, when they're gone, when she's gone, there will never ever be another. Never. No. Anyway, she speaks to me sometimes through, you know, because everybody says that I look like her. Ooh, with blonde hair. I am a natural blonde, but it's pink right now because I had dyed it purple and it didn't last long. I don't know. So I do a lot of things just to do it sometimes. For instance, tattoos. I love to paint portraits, murals, on canvas, on rocks, on jars, bottles. It don't matter. I'm very talented as far as drawing and painting and creating. That humbles me. You know what I mean? Other than God and prayer, that humbles me. I lost my spot. This was Boss when he was a little fella. Trying to get the glare out of there. He loves sleeping like that, y'all. He's rotten. He's spoiled rotten. And this right here. This is Diamond. She's my Great Dane boxer. She's 9 years old. She does not have any of the black on her face anymore. She's pretty old. I don't expect her to live much longer, and she doesn't live with me yet. I just relocated again. I'm quite the hopper around her. Not because I want to, because I hate doing that more than anything in the world, is having to pack up, unpack. It gets old and tiring. But that is how my luck has been having it. Ever since I done what my mother told me not to do. Depend on anybody and expect them to do anything for me. You get out and go do it yourself, she says. Well, being that I was in my addiction so bad. I got tired of that. I got tired of the same old cycle, same old. I mean, I was raised by the streets. I respect them. And I love the people that I came up in them with. And I was very loyal. But the drug use, you know, and in Waco, most of the people, if they didn't do drugs, they sold drugs. And to get out of that, I had to change my people, places, and things. And I did. I moved almost an hour away, almost. I did not know at the time that my one of my oldest cousins lived here. And he is one of my most favoriteest people in the world. He's like my best friend, my big brother. He's always been there for me as a little girl. And when I moved to Whitney in 2019, he told me, anytime you need something, you can knock on my door. But let me tell y'all, I did not recognize him when I first saw him. I told him, I guess my aunt told him to come over, because, mind you, I was raised up without my family, due to what my father had done to me, and his side of the family refused to believe me, so they got rid of me and put me in Methodist home in Waco. And please believe I didn't make up the stories just to get any kind of attention. I'm not an attention seeker. I'm really not. I'd really rather you wouldn't focus so hard on me like that, you know what I mean? But they refused to believe me, and, well, here I am. I didn't stay in the Methodist home that long, because after a while, I guess I wanted love. I wanted someone to love me. I got tired of commands and being graded on everything and being judged by kids at the public school because of the clothes I was wearing and because of where I was. You know what I mean? Like, and they considered us nobodies because they felt like that's where kids go when their families don't want them. Well, I wasn't a bad little girl. I played well by myself, real good. You know, I didn't have to play with nobody else. When I played house, I did it by myself. I was okay with that. Unless I played with my friends across the street, another two little girls, but I was okay by myself. Every once in a while, my oldest cousin, the one I was telling you about, they would come over. They used to live out of town, if I put it like that, and they would come visit us. And I just had that connection with my older cousin. He knew that something was wrong with me by the way I was acting, but I didn't want to tell it. He's like, man, what's wrong? What is wrong? Is your daddy doing something to you? What, is somebody hurting you? Is somebody touching you? He wanted to know, but I was one scared little girl. And I had reason to be, because fear was pumped in me that if I told he was going to kill me. I don't know why I believe that man, anything he told me, because of him, I had a fear of Santa Claus all my life. I didn't fool with Santa Claus. I don't like Santa Claus, don't want Santa Claus around me. But I'm learning to deal with that now, because when I realized what it was that made me fear Santa Claus and know that he can't hurt me anymore or do anything to me anymore, I was a little bit more comfortable. Okay, but you know, once you hype yourself up to believe something, to the point where you actually believe it's true, it sticks. I don't care what nobody says, you're not going to get out your mind, it's like you change your mind, it sticks. Until you realize what it was that made you feel that way, it's not going to change at all. People have fears. There's a reason. And fear of dogs, maybe they don't understand why. Maybe it's something that happened when they were little. A fear of cats, a fear of bugs, a fear of me. I have a fear of going outside, going in public sometimes. It's all according to how my day is going, who I am around, who I talk to. And being in school online, it helps a lot. Helps a whole lot. I'm not ever worried about being judged. It happens. That's the way society is. They are. And if you can judge me, please let me know. Do your judging. Let me know what you thought about me. And then be prepared to really get what's on my mind. I mean, it don't necessarily mean it's going to be ugly, mean. Try not to be mean. It happens. And I can be blunt sometimes without sparing anybody's feelings, disregarding how they're going to feel about it. But I feel like you can't comfort me with lies. You can't. I respect you more when you keep it real, because I'm sure going to keep it real. I mean, I could be sarcastic and it may seem like I'm playing or I'm not serious or it may not be true, but I'm only being sarcastic because I'm just trying not to be rude, I guess. But I be sarcastic with it to get a kind of laugh out of it, and make you I'll drag it out, make you think about it. No. I'm a nice person, but I am not friendly. Does that make sense? No. I don't know. Yeah, that's how I do that. I'm not just friendly. I love to help people. I do. I've been helping veterans since I've been grown for a long time. Everybody should help veterans. That's what I think. They put their life on the line for all of us, and they can't even get the respect that they deserve. You know what I mean? The appreciation they deserve. My baby's being silly. He's got his sock over here. He's silly. But I like looking out for people, and a lot of veterans aren't able to help themselves, so damn well help them. But whenever they get ungrateful and unappreciative, or I feel like I wore out my welcome, then I'll move along. I mean, I'm not trying to burn bridges. I'm not here to make enemies. I can be very revengeful. When somebody does something to me, and I overthink shit a lot. And I guess sometimes that can be good because it keeps me out of trouble. Because if I was to react to every person that has done something to hurt me, to mess over me, I'd never get out of prison. Um, I'm doing I'm doing pretty good in school, y'all. I've made the honor roll about 5 times. Let's see, I started this university in December of last year. Not even a year ago. And I've made sophomore a couple of weeks ago. Really rather proud of myself because I've kept my grades so good that they felt like they had to pass me. Like, okay, she's doing good enough, we'll pass her on up to the next level, to the next grade. So I was really happy about that. The man and his boss throwing his stuff on the floor and upside down. He's silly, y'all. He's really silly. He's looking for attention right now, and I'm giving it to the camera. He's goofy. Hold on, and I'll show you. That's my boy. He's really silly. Baba is silly. Boss, are you a silly boy? Are you dead now, boss? Hello. Hey. Anyway, yeah, he's dead now, I guess. He's a silly boy. He keeps me smiling. Sometimes. He got me upset this morning. But I knew better than to let him outside when our fence is not all the way, our yard's not all the way fenced in. Anyways, where do I begin? I already told y'all about my mother. I'd really rather not talk about my donor, sperm donor. He's not been on my mind. I don't want to talk about him just yet. But what I do want to talk about is what's been going on with me here lately. I was in Whitney, Texas. I just moved. I'm not sure if I want to give my location just yet, but I just moved close to Waco. I had moved there thinking I was going to get family support because I wanted to get clean. And I had a sugar daddy at the time. And I think, I'm not going to say I don't know what it was God preparing me to get clean because my sugar daddy, his name was Joe. I didn't know it at the time, but he did. And he was preparing me so that when Joe died, I would be okay. When I was in my addiction, I had seizures all the time. I was sick. I was this big. I weighed almost 100 pounds soaking wet. In fact, I have a picture, I have maybe 2 pictures of that. This is a picture of then, and you can see it in my face, but you really couldn't tell how skinny I was. I was so skinny. Well, I was quit. I could sit and bathe and swim in those totes that you put clothes in, the plastic totes. And I had plenty of room left for about 6 more of me. I was little. And I'm not built to be a little, small, skinny person. I'm not. I've been thick all my life. I just saw the picture not too long ago. And I'll tell you, this picture right here was then. That was in April 2019. And y'all see the difference? I was, I'm trying to get the glare. But anyway, that was me, 2019. I've been to prison several times. This is a picture when I got out of prison, April 2022. Was it 2022 April? Last year, yeah. I think that's the date. There's no date on there. But I think last year, yeah. But that was when I got out. I took that picture of my cousin's in his cabin. Okay, here's another one of me and my addiction. And this was in 2019. I'm in Lake Whitney at that time. But I am no longer that girl. Proud of myself. I don't know why I only had one of these pictures. But it was, being on the honor roll. I don't know, I thought, I didn't get them all printed, but that's what that is when I was on the honor roll. And I made it about 5 times, and I made the president's list. It's, I guess, just the same as the dean's list, or almost as good as the dean's list. I don't know, but it's an achievement that I am proud of, because when I was in high school, I was not as hyped about going to school or even going to work, and I quit going to school. I had got my GED when I was in prison first time, and I ranked pretty high. I'm an intelligent person. I have just made some really bad choices in my life. You feel me? As we all may have. I'm not a judgmental person, but I am a very critical person. I like to say what's on my mind, and if I don't, then I wind up probably doing something like this, talk about it, just to get it off my chest. And I feel like once I talk about it, I'm good. Unless I have somebody there hyping me up. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And either making it worse or whatever. It don't always go as planned. And so, but. Okay, here's a really cute picture. Believe it or not, I was 21 in this picture. It was the day I got home from the hospital with my son. And the other one is my daughter. This is my daughter. And there's me and my son right there. And there. That was the day I brought him home from the hospital. And I hope he gets free little Bubba. Free Floyd Ware Jr. Please free my baby. He had a 15-year sentence. He's been there since he's 17. He just had a birthday. Now he's 27. I mean 26, I'm sorry. It breaks my heart though, because that was not my son. Prison has changed him. I can imagine how he is now, but he won't talk to me. He won't write me. I can send him money. I can write him. He doesn't respond. I know he's still alive because I call. I call and ask the warden wherever he goes. This was my son. And there's my daughter in the background. That's my son when he was little. Like a little gangster. A cutie pie. He was a handful. Trust me, he was. And here is Tatiana, my daughter, when she was a little girl. Now, she's beautiful right here in this picture of me. She was. But this is not who my daughter turned out to be. This is who I wanted her to be. A little princess in her pretty dress. My daughter is a very beautiful person. She's a very beautiful girl, whether she's stud-like or whether she's feeling really feminine. She can transform me the way she's beautiful. This was my son before he went into prison. And I can just imagine how he looks now. No, I have not seen him since he went. Due to me getting out a year ago. This was my son before he went to prison. Right before he went to prison. And there's Tatiana. Beautiful kids. I love my kids. Whether they believe it or not. My daughter's in Michigan. She's doing well for herself. She has a job and she goes to school full time. Excuse me. I told y'all he was going to be rude. He's got to have his attention. But anyway, I'm proud of my daughter. She's going to be a mortician. And I'd rather be the psychologist. So maybe we could open up a business. My son, I believe, wanted to be a chef. I think we could open up a business in some of the sort. I could help people with their mental, what they're going through emotionally. Son could feed them. And Tatiana, she lay them to rest.
Hello?
Yes?
I feel better now that my fever broke.
That's good. There was my baby.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
She got big. She was big.
Yeah, she did. She was big. Yeah, you can see her.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that picture?
What is that?
You'll see me in there. You'll find me. Because you'll see my mom. You can't miss her. She's the prettiest lady in the picture. Yep, you're in the right area looking. Yes, I am one of them little people. Not the one with the short shorts on, but the one next to him. The one with the short shorts on was my brother.
I don't see your mom.
You don't see my mom? She's right. Yes.
Wow. It's like I knew.
Yep.
My Aunt Johnny.
Yeah, that's my dad's side of the family. That was, and my cousin, Robert ain't in this picture, but those are his brothers right there. Mm-hmm. And that was his mom. That was Uncle Ed. That's my Aunt Janice from Phoenix. That's my mean old grandma. That was my papa. And that was the only other female cousin I had, other than y'all. And she was too big to ever play with me.
I'm not going to play with you in this sock. Ew.
But y'all look, this is my cousin, Vanessa.
Who is that?
YouTube.
Forget y'all.
And she's been a long way as well. And we'll talk about her daddy in a little bit.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, yes.
Go now.
Oh, yeah.
It's cool in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm fixing to turn that off. I was sweating bad
I've
too.
been sweating and burning up alive in there, and I let myself sweat that fever and all that sickness out, and now I feel so much better.
Good.
I would jump up and down.
That's why I was worried about because once you get to break the fever, you've gone through it, you're over it.
What?
We thought she was going to get sick, y'all. I wasn't convinced.
Whatever. We're gonna make some sweet stuff tomorrow, probably.
Good.
Brownies or
Oh, yes, yes,
peanut
yes.
butter cookies.
Yeah. Oh, girl. Yeah. Oh, he got 2 socks. That's what he does to socks. This is,
Jeez.
yes.
I thought he done ripped it in half. I'm like,
Girl, look at these pictures of him. Oh, he's so cute. I know. Move! I don't want to play. He's rude, y'all.
So beautiful. He got his ass bit there. You know he got beat up or something.
Where?
On here, on one of these, his nose has got a bloody spot.
Oh no, he did that.
Oh.
He would go up under my dresser, and he was okay when he was little, but he was getting a little bigger, and he couldn't get out from under the dresser. He scraped the top off of his nose.
Diamond.
Yep, that was Diamond. That was when we stayed behind my cousin's house in the camper.
Diamond.
That was in Waco.
There he is. He's a little butt there.
Girl, he's a mess. I don't want to play with you. Quit biting
How do
me.
you get all these pictures? I need pictures of my daughter.
Free prints. They come off my phone, girl. You get the pictures free. All you pay is for shipping. It's $2.99.
If I give you my phone, can you do that for me?
Yeah.
And you get all those pictures of my...
Download Free Prints, the app. And then it's real... I mean, yeah, I could do it for you.
Why don't you just do it for me?
Okay.
I'll give you my phone. You can take a picture. I have a flash drive, a brand new one.
No, I don't need that.
Okay.
Just give me your phone and exit.
Boy, that thing's wet, slobbery.
Girl, just...
Yes, we will do that tomorrow if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometime tomorrow. You took pictures of tattoos on?
Yeah, I got all the pictures of the tattoo. See, look, that one was on my thumb.
Really?
But it didn't stay.
Oh.
It looked really good, though.
Yeah, it did. For the time being.
And look, that was Patrick when I first did him.
I love Patrick. Of course, you gotta have a bone in his hand.
And it has weed in it. You can tell it's got... That's what I was telling your husband. I said, yeah, it had all the color to it. You could tell that was weed, and he was all pink. It looked like he had a farmer's tan. See, I did this part here, but now he looks totally different.
Yeah, he does.
Yep.
I love you, girl.
Love you too. So... let me see. What were we talking? Okay. So, but yes, Tatiana's going to be a mortician. And my son, I hope, makes parole soon. Or he's going to wind up doing the whole 15 years. And I understand he's angry. And I'm not going to say I would do the time for him. I wish I could. No. I just wish that I could ease his pain of being upset about that, because he really is mad at me because I won't do his time for him. I'm sorry, son, but I didn't beat the man up, you know. But anyway, he was sentenced 15 years. It is what it is. I am married. I'm legally separated. After 20 some odd years of not being with him, is considered legally separated, right? And that is to my son's father. These were the people that raised me. Not my family. When I ran away from the Methodist home, these people raised me. And these are my son's grandparents. And this my son's family, side of the family. Um, yeah, I'm really grateful for my cousin Vanessa. She used to be an addict. She looks just like my Aunt Neela, of whom killed herself last year, right after I got out of prison. It's kind of hard. We didn't have no close relationship, but that was still my aunt. And her daddy, he's a story. He's a heck of a story. But and we will talk about him and what is going on with that, because that's story time too, y'all. But I wanted to get to know y'all, or I wanted y'all to get to know me. You got to meet Boss. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, please. I need to know what you're thinking, what's on your mind. Ask me questions. You'll get an answer. I mean, it's been great, y'all. I don't want to get off of here, but I see I've already been talking almost an hour. I don't want to bore you. I don't. But I love to talk. And I do this a lot, but I don't record myself. I basically look like I'm crazy because I'm talking like I'm actually talking to somebody. I'm not. But it helps me to feel better. You know what I mean? Like, I need to say what I need to say to whoever I need to say it to. Kind of. Until I see them again. Will I say it? I don't know. I haven't. But usually when I get it off my chest, I feel better. When I'm not hyped up to go do anything about it. Because there is this recent situation that I really, like, I was tasting this man's blood. I wanted him so bad for what he done to me. And it's not what y'all think. But it's really messed up. It's been great. Peace, love, chicken wings. Until the next video.